Question 1. Having a driver license is A. B. Privilege, not a right. Holding a driver license is not a right. It is a privilege that must be earned and maintained. If you want to pass DMV test in first time, you can download our iOS app for free. App contains 120,000 plus permit test questions, 523 plus cheat sheet questions, 350 plus traffic road signs, official handbook and FAQ. Includes all 51 states test. Even 98.5% people pass their test first time after using our app. You can find link in the description. Download app for free from App Store, which contains latest 2024 material licensed by official DMV team. Get 3 days free trial for a limited time. Let's get back to the video. Question 2. All of the following practices are dangerous to do while driving. Which of these is also illegal? A. Listening to music through headphones that cover both ears. Even people with good hearing cannot hear well if the radio or CD player is blaring. Do not wear a headset or earplugs in both ears while driving. It is against the law. Question 3. What does this road sign mean? B. No right turns permitted. This sign prohibits right turns. It is illegal to turn right at an intersection where this sign is posted. Question 4. You must look for bicyclists in the same lanes used by motor vehicles because they C. Are entitled to share the road with motor vehicles. Bicyclists have the right to operate on the road and may lawfully be permitted to ride on certain sections of freeways where there is no alternate route and bicycling is not forbidden by a sign. Watch for bicyclists and share the road when they are present. Question 5. You may not park your vehicle. B. Next to a red painted curb. No stopping, standing, or parking is permitted next to a red painted curb. However, buses may stop in a red curb zone marked for buses. Question 6. This sign means? B. Traffic is entering from another road and you should allow additional space for drivers to merge safely into the flow of traffic. This sign alerts you to the possibility of traffic merging into the main stream of travel. After checking to your side and rear, you should move into another lane, if possible, to allow merging motorists a clear path. Question 7. You reach an intersection with stop signs on all 4 corners at the same time as the driver on your left. Who has the right of way? B. You have the right of way. If 2 vehicles arrive at the same time to an intersection that has stop signs on all corners, the vehicle to the right has the right of way. Question 8. No zones are areas around trucks where cars. A. Disappear into blind spots or are so close that they restrict the truck driver's ability to stop and maneuver safely. No zones are areas around trucks or buses in which cars disappear into the larger vehicle's blind spots. No zones can also be defined as areas in which cars are so close to the larger vehicle that they restrict the truck or bus driver's ability to stop and maneuver safely. A car being in a no zone greatly increases the potential for a crash. Question 9. When approaching a person who is crossing the street while using a white cane or guide dog, you should A. Stop until the person is well away from your path of travel. When approaching a pedestrian who is using a white cane or guide dog while crossing the street, you must stop until the person is well away from your path of travel. Always yield the right of way to blind pedestrians. Question 10. When a car with bright headlights drives toward you at night, you should C. Glance toward the right edge of your lane. To avoid being blinded when driving at night, do not look directly at the headlights of oncoming cars. Instead, look toward the right edge of the road until the oncoming driver has passed. Question 11. You are approaching a railroad crossing with no warning devices and are unable to see 400 feet down the tracks in one direction. The speed limit is A. 15 miles per hour. Within 100 feet of a railroad crossing where you cannot see 400 feet down the tracks in both directions, the speed limit is 15 miles per hour. However, you may drive faster if the crossing is controlled by gates, a warning signal, or a flagger. Question 12. Construction zone signs are generally C. Diamond-shaped or rectangular with orange and black coloring. All temporary signs in work zones have an orange background with black letters or symbols. These signs are found on the right side of the road, or on both the left and right sides if the roadway is a divided highway. Question 13. This sign means B. You are approaching the beginning of a divided highway. This sign indicates that a divided highway begins ahead. Keep to the right of the median divider. Question 14. When approaching an intersection that is controlled by a flashing red traffic signal, you must A. Come to a complete stop, yield to oncoming traffic or pedestrians, then proceed. Treat a flashing red traffic signal the same as you would treat a stop sign. Come to a complete stop, yield to oncoming traffic or pedestrians, and proceed when the way is clear. Question 15. You may legally block an intersection. C. Under no circumstances. Even if the light is green, you may not enter an intersection unless you can get completely across before the light turns red. If you block the intersection, you can be cited. Question 16. At dawn or dusk and in rain or snow, it can be hard to see and be seen. A good way to let other drivers know you are there is to turn. C. On your headlights. You must use your headlights at any time when conditions prevent you from seeing other vehicles and when it may be difficult for other drivers to see you. Always use your low-beam headlights if weather conditions require you to use your windshield wipers. Question 17. You must notify the DMV within 5 days if you A. Sell or transfer your vehicle. If you sell or transfer a vehicle, you must report the sale or transfer to the DMV within 5 days. Question 18. Check your rearview mirrors. A. Often to see how traffic is moving behind you. When driving, do not develop a fixed stare. Frequently check your rearview mirrors so you know the positions of vehicles near you. Question 19. If your vehicle begins to skid, you should A. Ease up on the gas pedal. If your vehicle begins to skid, release the accelerator or brake pedal to regain vehicle balance. Steer in the direction of the skid to regain control of the vehicle. Question 20. When passing another car, you have enough space to return to the driving lane. C. If you can see both of the passed vehicle's headlights in your rearview mirror. Before you return to the driving lane when completing a pass, be sure there is a safe gap between your vehicle and the passed vehicle. When you can see both headlights of the vehicle in your rearview mirror, it is safe to return to the driving lane. Question 21. To avoid last-minute moves, you should be looking down the road to where your vehicle will be in about. B. 10 to 15 seconds. To avoid last-minute moves, you should scan the road 10 to 15 seconds ahead of your vehicle. This allows you to see hazards before meeting them. Question 22. U-turns in business districts are: C. Legal at intersections, unless a sign prohibits them. In a business district, you may make a U-turn only at an intersection, unless a sign prohibits it, or where openings are provided for turns. Question 23. Roads are slippery after it first starts to rain. When the road is slippery, you should A. Avoid making turns and stops while driving at high speeds. A wet, slippery road does not allow your tires the traction they need, so it is necessary to drive more slowly on a wet road than you would on a dry road. To reduce the risk of skidding, you should avoid fast turns or stops. Question 24. Roads with double solid yellow line markings down the center indicate that passing is C. Not allowed from either direction. A double solid yellow line down the center of a road indicates that traffic is moving in opposite directions and that passing is not allowed from either direction. Question 25. Which of these statements is true about driving and taking medications? A. Most cold medications can make a person drowsy. Remember that all medications, prescription or over-the-counter, are potentially dangerous and could impair your driving. Over-the-counter medicines that you take for colds and allergies can make you drowsy and affect your driving ability. It is your responsibility to know how your medication affects your ability to drive. Question 26. As you approach an intersection with a flashing yellow light, B. Slow down and proceed with caution. A flashing yellow light means that you should slow down, check for cross traffic, and proceed with caution. Question 27. You may pass a vehicle when C. You are on a road with a broken line next to your lane. A single broken line indicates that drivers may cross from either lane to change lanes. Dashed yellow lines alongside solid yellow lines indicate that passing is permitted from the lane next to the broken line, but not from the lane next to the solid line. Only change lanes when it is safe to do so. Question 28. When using a roundabout, drivers should B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. A roundabout is a circular intersection that usually does not include a traffic signal and flows in a counterclockwise direction around a central island. Motorists must enter from the right, yielding to traffic already in the roundabout, and follow the circle to the right until the desired roadway is reached. Question 29. If your vehicle starts to lose traction because of water on the road, you should C. Slow down gradually and not apply the brakes. When driving in heavy rain at speeds as low as 30 miles per hour, your tires may lose all contact with the road and instead ride up on a layer of water above the surface of the road. This is called hydroplaning. If your vehicle starts to hydroplane, slow down gradually and do not apply the brakes. Question 30. This sign shows one type of B. Intersection. Warning signs are usually yellow with black markings. This sign warns that your current road ends at an intersection straight ahead. Slow down and prepare to yield or stop before turning right or left. If you want to pass DMV test in first time, you can download our iOS app for free. App contains 120,000 plus permit test questions, 523 plus cheat sheet questions, 350 plus traffic road signs, Official Handbook and FAQ. Includes all 51 states test. Even 98.5% people pass their test first time after using our app. You can find link in the description. Download app for free from App Store, which contains latest 2024 material licensed by official DMV team. Get 3 days free trial for a limited time.